Alright, hello, it is Retropog. This is my sub 10 that I got 2 days ago now, and I want to sort of give an analysis of how I played this, what I could even improve on. Maybe this could be like, it definitely can be faster, but I just want to sort of explain what I was thinking, how I sort of ran. Hopefully, this is sort of like an educational video, how I can help other people in sort of like extra game sense. And I might struggle to remember a lot of the stuff that happened in this run, and hopefully I will. Okay, first thing I want to talk about initially is it's kind of funny how I reset a village village ocean into a village ocean, and that's why I said here, oh what the fuck, as soon as I loaded. Um, yeah, initially my first sort of like thing that I do is I just look around for a map list, so that's why you see me open my pie. Okay. And then I say what the, because I see the blacksmith. I'm kind of like shocked that, village fucking twice in a row on an ocean. And I say
This
that.
fucking village doing on this small little island.
And yeah, I'm changing my pie because like I don't want to worry about like changing that in like the nether portal or whatever. I don't know. It's better to. I like front loading changing my pie. It might be slow, but I don't know. Anyways, it is always better to mine the wood before looting the chest. It is always better. It is literally just always better.
Oh, now it's a.
And I don't know why no one, like, half of MCSR does it and half doesn't. And like, yeah. Anyways, I see obsidian and I'm like, ooh, pangman. And I see this. I don't think it's six. I think it's 6 iron
Little magma
initially. I think, but I get
cube.
7, and I'm like, cool.
Oh no.
I need to turn this down a bit more. Anyways, iron pick, bucket, flint and steel. Yeah, pretty simple.
Bro,
So I make my iron pick
walk
and then I
to
make my stone tools.
the wither skeleton.
And I'm thinking 7, I'll be cool. Well, this is just gonna give me like a ruin portal. But I'm also next to the ocean, so like I'm gonna go in the ocean for a ruin portal, but I'm also gonna look for a magma vein. So here I'm thinking, oh, am I gonna get 6 logs? And I don't know why I mine the 7th one, but I just end up doing it. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just make doors. I didn't really pay attention. My crafting is a bit scuffed. That's just like me. AM is a bit vaguer. It's not terrible though. Anyways, Crate Pro, look around. I don't see a ruin portal. I don't think there was a close ruin portal, so I just send it.
I wanna
I don't want to leave on this. I'll leave on 6.
And I just swim to this dolphin. I'm probably thinking this dolphin is closer than than what it actually was, because I swim for like a good 5 seconds or so. Another thing is I only have 5 pieces of food. Like, if food isn't linear, I usually just won't go for it. Like here, it wasn't ever linear. Like I don't think food was ever linear. Like I just wanted to get out of the fucking village. Yeah, that's like I was more focused on just entering. I wanted to enter,
I want to leave on this.
and that's basically what I do. And 5, like I didn't really think about it much, but usually in like a sub 12 run or something, I would need more food, so I would probably have to death reset at some point in the run. I got lucky with like 2 rotten flesh and 2 apples in the stronghold, but if I didn't have either of those, I still would have been able to complete the run. Pickpocketing there is sort of like, oh, okay, I didn't explain a few things. I'm looking for a ruin portal, and I don't register that this magma ravine is here until then. Like, I see the obsidian. I turn to 12 there. I just want to minimize my fucking pause times. Like, I don't really want to be in the menu for a long time.
The ruin portal?
Yeah, I pick block. I don't do 2x1 because I'm really not consistent at it. That's basically my defense.
Okay.
My reason. Pretty standard entering the nether. Another thing which is like, I did think about it and I didn't do it, is I could have pick blocked to the obsidian. If I hadn't already changed my pie, I would change it here in the nether portal. I'm pretty sure like changing pie is just, I jumped there to just get some hype. I don't know, I don't want like, I feel like height has some sort of advantage. Another thing I want to clear up is how like I find this bastion. I look around here and I see my E is 34. I don't always change to 30. I know it's an instant spike, so like changing to 30 is bad. And so I see that and I think, oh, I'm gonna build up there, and then I just see this how I'm out of it. Now I'm pretty sure that's the fort, and I don't see it. But I don't think it is the fort, no. But the fort is that way, and I thought that was it, like rewatching. Anyways, here I'm kind of confused where to go.
Swamp.
And so I just go up.
Instant
like,
treasure?
And I realize it's treasure there because like I'm fucking high up and this is just like a square. I don't know. It's like narrow square and that's like kind of like the top of treasure. Bridge is a little bit wider
Oh, it was
and like
actually in rain.
bigger than the top of treasure.
Pretty silly.
I want to, okay, I sort of prepare my inventory for like how I leave the bastion. I want my obsidian to be here, and I want blocks to be here, pearls to be here, and like gravel to be here or something, or like blaze rods. And you'll see I do that when I blind. That's like what my inventory setup looks like. Okay, I do top hole. It's like get the route started as soon as possible, and I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I say this could go really badly.
Actually end really badly.
Yeah, I say this could end really badly because the Crimson is just like at the same level. So the pigs could run up from the top of treasure in and just like fucking kill me. And so I don't want that, of course. And I make a very good effort to not have that happen. Anyways, I hear okay. I don't actually have game audio in this run. I got it sorted out with mods, so I can probably get this verified. But I hear the pigs here, and I hear like a lot of them, and I'm like, right, there's just pigs up here, so I mine that. And that, okay, I would. This kind of makes sense to just throw the gold here, but I was originally just gonna do. I do what I do later. I do what I wanted to do now later, but I want to go down here, throw the gold, place 2 blocks above me so that they just fall in. But I guess I can't do that. And this baby piglin. This baby piglin, I'm like on no gold right now because I'm at the top of treasure and I like want to be out of this bastion. So this baby piglin like being here, I just don't want it to take any gold, so I go kill it. Apparently this wasn't like a really good play and also my aim sucks, so anyways, I splashed that fire as that's a misplay. That's the only fire as I get in this entire run. It's not a huge misplay though, and the reason I did it is because I wanted to clear my inventory for getting these gold blocks. And I just like having my inventory clear. It's just a convenient thing. Anyways, I craft that gold because I'm like afraid pigs are gonna jump on me. And they kinda do, but it's a crossbow guy, so like I'm fine. I didn't hear that guy at all, pretty sure. Or I assumed he was just a pig that was down. Anyways, here's what I do that I was talking about doing earlier. Just standard looting the chests. I'll mine here because it's quicker. I see that pig late. I go and I still open the chest. But I'm guessing he didn't actually see me because the lantern was there. And it's what acted as a block. And I see that they've traded all the gold. Like, I notice that they've traded all the gold. And I'm like out either way. If I see I have pearls, I have string, I have double. I just don't have fires. And I don't actually notice that like I have fire is on, you know. I'm guessing that's because I have this, you know. And I don't look at it, and I sort of just like that's the only timed pause in this entire run. Just the misclick. Um, I pause, I pause and try and change it to Quake Pro, but I don't. I fail. Anyways, that's only like 0.3 seconds. I'm also really afraid this pole is going to go into lava at the time. Also, I don't know why I'm going out this way. I could have just gone out. Well, I mean, I'm at 0, 0. I just want to get into a different quadrant. And I see this chord going up. I remember now. I see this chord going up as I go this way, so I want to flip that. That is like the reason I want to flip. And so I do that, and I basically land like next to my home portal. Well, no, I don't. I want to go diagonal, so I do that. I see the treasure bastion over there, so I know that that just doesn't have a fort. That's like pretty self-explanatory if you're like have been running for that long. And then I see a fucking bridge over there, and this is when I'm like, right, bro. I misplay possibly as I could have checked my E value going in those directions earlier, but I didn't. I pull down there anyways because I just want to go that way, and I just end up seeing the fort from here. And I pull, boom, change to 7 because I still want strays. Strays are good, like no matter what type of fortress it is. I change it here because it's better to find the spawner. Like if it's a buried fortress, then using that to find the spawner is a bit easier. Just standard fort nav. I want to actually see. Because I pace-pelled myself. I said, like, oh, I have a 4-turn fort with double. But I didn't really. I don't know. I was kind of like. I was shocked about the 4 structures.
Wait, actually?
I have a 4-10 fort with double. I'll screenshot up blind.
And I sort of say I'll screenshot on blind because I know they're going to ask me that. I'm in a call and I know they're going to ask me to screenshot. So it's just like, yeah. I didn't think I
Wait,
was.
410.
At this point, I didn't think this was going to blind PB. Because I just thought. I was thinking sub 11. I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
sub 10 or like
No
blind
fire
PB.
is.
I was sort of like,
Oh,
oh,
I have
this is
one
a
fire.
good run.
Oh, it's only got a minute.
I wasn't paying attention to like what my fastest, like what it could theoretically be if I got the fastest split. Because focusing on that in the middle of a run is just like a time waste. Like, just go on with the run. I hear Blaze Chronicles, I'm sort of like, cool. Pretty sure I see the Blaze by increasing my render, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, okay. And so that's why I sort of go that way while I get out. And then I just see the fucking other spawner. I'm gonna go into F5 to check as
TV
well.
blind incoming?
And this is when I realize, oh, this is like guaranteed PB blind. Mind you, my fucking 7 for 8 rates.
Wait,
Well,
is double spawner?
Yeah. Oh, barely.
now,
At 3
a few
rates, just
misplays
barely.
come in and this forward split. Um, I I did think about while standing here task overlapping a few other things like blaze bedding because I have 5 bed 1 anchor and I have like everything and I
No
think
fire is a minute. Not a minute, but like 20 seconds.
and I don't know why I don't like craft my beds here or build my nether portal and building my nether portal like after I get my 6th rod is like a time loss. I saw a Quake Pro there just cause. I see, like, oh, okay. I do mention there that I checked my fire rates.
No
Yeah, I checked that I'm on like low fire rates. I also checked that in the bad part. I checked that it was on like 50 seconds. I also realized I had fire rates when entering the fort. Like this is basically when I realized I had fire
That's
rates.
the fucking fort. What the shit? I have all 4 structures.
Wait, actually?
I have a 4-10 fort with double. I'll screenshot up blind.
I didn't even
Wait,
realize
410
that.
fort
I
with
think I
double?
realized once
Yeah.
these.
No fire is. Oh, I have 1 fire.
Yeah, so I realized that.
Shit.
I'm sort of aware that, like, low time. I also check that in the back, like 50 seconds or
No
something.
fire is
I don't want to bother going
not
back.
even, like 20
I
seconds.
should have crafted beds, I should have crafted fucking explosives, I should have built the portal, I don't know. There's like 10 seconds I could have saved here, then, like, I didn't. Mechanically, I feel
Do
like I
one more
played
nether
this,
ender
up
and
to
then
this point, I played it right. I break this blaze spawner because I am scared to shit if these blazes spawn on me.
because I have a
I
really bad headache
really
and a
do
sore
not want
throat as
that.
well.
I have no food, and I am like, I will cry if they spawn, basically.
539 long.
I don't know why, but I checked the time whilst building the portal. Very
539.
bad play. Please never do that. Because if you're checking the timer during the fucking, like, mechanics of the run, your mechanics die, and that's basically what happens. But I'm also nervous as shit, so it's fair.
539 long.
And you're screen sharing on blind, right?
Yeah.
The reason I sound so fucking, like, monotone here, like, I'm rewatching it, and I sound so monotone. Like, for fucking 539 first portal, 6 rods, double travel, it's crazy. And you just spawn in an ocean. It's actually kind of funny, every time I, like, blind nowadays, I think I'm gonna stronghold blind, because I've never stronghold blind before. Like, it's bound to happen one day, right? And then fucking Pulsar here.
I got fucking blind PB.
Or, like, he has, like, 5 other usernames, but I'm pretty sure we just call him Pulsar.
500 blocks.
You just got sub 6 blind.
Yeah.
And he starts wondering why I'm not freaking out. But in reality, I am freaking out. I'm sort of like, right, I just got this. I'm like, sort of like, right, bro, right, man. Like, I'm sort of like Feinberg when he got his sub 9. Like,
Wasn't it?
like I remember Feinberg's reaction, and so like, what happened? Like, it's sort of like, what just happened? It's not really like I'm nervous. I'm not aware of the pace that I'm on. I am sort of. I'm sort of like, this is pretty guaranteed stronghold PB pace, but I'm not worried because I know I'm gonna throw the one cycle, and I don't throw the one cycle, which is good.
I try those values are wrong.
I felt like saying to Cancer in this point in time so badly to shut the fuck up. Like, I am surprised. When I rewatched this, I'm surprised I didn't say that.
Because it's gonna say 80 blocks.
I was gonna say it if he didn't say, like, if he didn't save it by saying it was gonna be 80 blocks, because I was just gonna call him a fucking bitch. Like, I'm on pace, and I know that the offsets are fucking wrong. All right, like, look at them, 33%. I'm not gonna send 33% when the next offset's 26 and like 14 and shit. And I don't measure eyes correctly. Like, I know I don't measure eyes correctly. That's why I went far to throw my next eye.
80 blocks.
Of course.
Another thing is that, like, you can talk about how I like
500 blocks.
did this unoptimally. Like, I put myself in the corner, then crafted the eyes. You don't need to do that at all. Like, you can literally just build up 2 blocks, and then, like, you don't even have to place 3 blocks and go in the corner. You can literally just place 2 blocks and not go in the corner and measure your eye. And, like, you can get it perfectly. Like, while you're crafting your eyes, because, like, desync will, like, not be a problem after, like, a second or so.
Yeah.
So, like, basically putting myself in the corner is useless. I don't do 31 FOV because I am just, like, not bothered to pause abuse. I really have this mindset of pause abusing is bad, and I don't want to pause abuse. Like, I don't want to lose time for something that's just, like, bad for the mental.
You should throw another eye. Because it's gonna say 80 blocks.
Of course.
Definitely not pace.
873 surprised me. That was none of my offsets. But at the same time, I remember my first eye was like 0.03 angle error.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just suck at
Wait,
measuring eyes.
oh yeah, it's double.
Which probably isn't good for the argument saying that I don't want to measure in 31 FOV, but I don't know. It's bad for the mental to pause abuse. Or to get runs retimed off is bad for the mental.
Go and
I deafen here, and my friends don't realize, which is kind of funny. Anyways, I'm just going, and I'm like, oh, I realize here, right, I need a one eye. The fucking idiot doesn't realize that he has a blaze powder in his inventory.
Thinking.
And so,
There we go.
yeah, the idiot doesn't realize that he has a blaze powder. So, I'm just like running to the coords, and then blazes spawn, and I'm like, oh, I need a one eye. Let's eliminate those chances, right? And so I fucking kill a guy, he drops, that makes it 7-3. But I didn't even need the rod. I didn't need the rod at all. So I'm just now like, I don't know, that's not even a big time waste. That's like a 5-second time waste. And it ends up like just going through the fort gives me better terrain too. Look at this fucking path. Look at that. That's like directly to the coords. But because of that with the skeletons there, and I know that I'm nervous, I don't want to kill that guy. There is no way I'm killing that guy. And from what I can see, this is open. Very bad judgment. This is not open at all. This goes down, I have no fires. I'm not pearling down there. If there's lava down there, I'm dead. That's why I don't pearl down there. I don't bother checking, because like it's a time. So now I have to commit through digging through a wall. Because I'm not going back and up and around and killing that with a skeleton. That is just an unnecessary time loss. And I don't want to, and digging through a wall might end up being faster than that. And I think it does end up being faster than going back around and killing the with a skeleton. Did I say Enderman at all? I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, there I see the opening and I drop. I was very scared about spending like 5 seconds trying to find the exact chords. So I tried to make it as quick as I could. But I do still mine that block. That's like part of speed. Anyways, this portal is pretty clean. I do this portal, I see that I'm level 46. I'm like, if I'm not hitting this, then like, I don't really care. Because I want the stronghold PB. This portal is so much cleaner than my last stronghold PB portal. I was shitting my pants on that one. Pretty easy. I just go for the largest spike. I know a lot of people don't do that. The largest spike I get is there, so I go that way. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think this is the portal room. I think this is the portal room, and I shit myself. I'm like, what the fuck? A 7-4x enter ended. I see that. I'm like, oh, okay. I have to deal with this guy. But I need 2 rotten flesh, and I have 4 hunger left. Oh my gosh. So good. And literally now I'm just finding out where do I go. I realize nothing is here except for this, and I thought that went that way. It turns out there's this bit down here that's like, looks like it's disjointed, but it's not. And as I realize this goes down, I get 2 apples from this chest, and then like, this stronghold looks like it's 8 rooms deep or something, so I'm lucky I found it. At the same time, it's pretty linear. And then I just enter. 3 blaze powder extra, by the way. Like, even though it was a 1-eye. I also realized this in a moment. Why have I not thrown a pearl yet? Like, I should have thrown a pearl like 5 seconds ago. I should have thrown a pearl like on this block, and then I like got up and then I throw a pearl.
Oh, dude.
It's not that big of a time loss, to be fair. And I undefend to cancer screaming, "Eat the apple," which I find kind of funny because
This is sick.
okay, so I didn't actually check if it was like a straight note or not. I just sort of assumed, because like I saw that, and I heard the dragon over here, so I just assumed that it was like that way that it was, but it turns out it was a straight note.
This is sick.
And I undeafen here, and then these guys are shouting.
Fuck, I'm
He's eat the apple.
I don't know why he's shouting that. I think it's because like if it insta purchase, then like, well, to be fair, he probably also thought it wasn't like. He probably thought it was diagonal node as well. I thought that too, which is fair. So like,
Eat the apple. Eat the apple.
it's not insta purchasing on this
How
one.
are you like not so nervous?
Thank
You're
you.
literally so calm.
Dude, I'm trying to
He's
say as
calm
well.
because he's been on better fights.
And then Cancer's like, you've done this thousands of times. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are you on about? And then, yeah.
Retro, you've been on
Got
better
this.
fights. Don't get nervous.
Yeah.
You got this. You've done this thousands of times.
I think it's patching now. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Because I'm the luckiest person on earth if it fucking purchases here.
If a purchase there, that's ridiculous.
Like, I am the luckiest person on earth if it purchases there, dude. Like, 758 enter in, and 803 enter end. And, like, both of them are 120 end splits. That's just, like, dumb as shit.
Did you ping my?
This is a 150 end split though, so it's fine.
Dude.
Also, Cancer's streaming at the time of this run, and he like goes to my screen share and like streams it, and then like PayPal pings it in the Discord, which is a little bit funny. I kind of expected that, but like at the same time, I didn't really expect it because no one ever fucking PayPal my runs. Like even in private call where I'm screen sharing, no one PayPal my runs.
Yeah, I put it in PayPal.
I mean, fair enough, but like that's kind of ridiculous.
Now I'm just waiting. And I'm not really worried. I'm thinking, oh, should I have crafted that anchor? But I don't think I need to do it. Oh, I did craft that anchor. I don't know why I don't have my inventory then. I guess nerves.
Oh, I'm
Just,
getting more followers.
I guess I just didn't think of it.
No, don't unfollow, just fucking follow Retro.
This end split felt like it went really fast for a 150 end
this
split.
is sad. I'm gonna cry.
Perch there, go!
Oh wait, no, sub 10. It's
Oh
sub
my
10.
god!
That pearl was really safe. I did not want to fucking lose damage.
Oh shit!
If I hit the top of this and then fell, I would cry because this wouldn't be sub 10. I would probably die if I had to do the 4+1. Because I take damage from every single one of these beds. I was very scared that that was going to be a 5 bed. Because that bed just did nothing. Oh, well, and that bed did nothing too.
Finally!
Let's
Yes!
go!
Yes!
10.
Yes!
Single instance sub 10.
And then, like, this is single instance sub 10. People think that that's ridiculous. Maybe? Maybe, like... Maybe. I feel like there are a lot of good people that can get sub 10, and they have the computer to get sub 10 with multi. I don't think single sub 10 is ridiculous. I just feel like more people definitely should have sub 10 by now. Like, I choked sub 10 like 4 months ago now. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if I covered everything. I think I said everything that I wanted to. Just as like a glimpse of the run. I don't know if this helps you with anything, just like looking at my playstyle and stuff. I feel like my playstyle is like, I don't know. At the end of this, I was really conservative. I just didn't want to die. Like during,
Oh, really? I have 3 rolls, 4.
during the fort, I sort of got nervous and I wanted to place it. But that sort of hindered me. But also, I'm sort of like losing my game sense skill, I feel. I feel like this is like not even a very slow time loss.
I'll leave on
Not a big time loss at least. But I feel like this just kind of shows my little lack of game sense. For like the dolphins over there, I should probably place the boat. I might have just thought that because like I'm on Quake Pro, I wouldn't need to go that far. And I didn't really need to go far. It was like 2 seconds I swam for 3 seconds. But like, I don't know. I just feel like everything's sort of becoming robotic. Like, I've probably dedicated about 3,000 hours to 116 that I've finally gotten to a skill level on single instance where I can say that, you know, I'm good. And I have sub 10, and this is my highest ranking in MCSR ever. Which isn't very surprising. But I have been playing for 2 years, and I have had sub 25 when it was top 50, and I got sub 16 when it was top. No, it wasn't. I got a 14, sub 15 when it was top 50, or like 60th or something. Anyways, I'm glad that and I got sub 12 when it was top 50 or like 51st or something. So I'm glad like I can say that I've sort of achieved a run that I'm happy with really, I feel like I played this pretty superb mechanically. Like, it's not perfect. There are many other people that have better mechanics than me. There are so many other people that have better mechanics than me, and and that's sort of what makes me think that this run is definitely beatable for a lot of people. Like, this is not a spectacular run, except like how much I went through to get the time. This is like my 6 months anniversary of my 1119, which is my second sub 12, and that run was 7 months after my first sub 12. So it's been over a year since my first sub 12, and I finally got the sub 10. So thanking the sets of I'm gonna be running 1.7 casually, and I'm just gonna be vibing, right? That's my goal. I'm not going back to 1.16, possibly for ever. But on the exception that if I do end up getting a better computer, maybe I'll go back. Maybe my interests by that point have changed, but who knows? Anyways, I feel like that is an adequate review, analysis. Maybe I've missed stuff. I feel like I played this pretty solidly. There are definitely much better underrated sub 10s than this, but I feel pretty good about it at this point in time. Anyways, see ya.